Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled on the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Blue Raiders will kick this away to get us going.
Close to what? Close to
catch here.
That's dead. Whew. Fuck, boy, fucking.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Meet him in the hole.
You want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to
meet that boy on the hole.
As a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side.
You caught that right?
Near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Come on, son. You might as well be over there.
60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Receiver makes
that's a pig. Oh, that's a pig.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball.
That's probably on me too.
That touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. And they'll set up with PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Got space, looking to score. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Boy, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Breaking free at the 35. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. A completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And they tackle him for a huge loss.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, how he even get that? Man, fuck it, bro. It's NCAA, bro.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side, and it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. It's a toss play to the right. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws a bullet deep down the right side.
That's a fucking dot.
Touchdown.
I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that.
the kicker got
Yeah, nah.
clobbered.
That
Flags
was a
all
dot.
over the field.
I
The head
appreciate
coach will
that.
decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, I figured you was blitzing. I figured you was blitzing. And then I saw you switch over to that safety. I'm throwing it. I'm throwing it.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Now here's the toss play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it
That's good TD. That was on me too. That's good TD.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Are you talking about Temple? That nigga that be rapping. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know you're talking about Jay, Almighty Jay Gump ass. Yeah, you talking about that nigga.
Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Blue Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wimsatt. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Gonna run it. It's Wimsatt. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Middle Tennessee.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Wimsatt. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State. This offense is still clicking. See if they can convert the point after. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. One more play before they head to the locker room. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
First down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. And it's complete. Little shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeover. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Bringing pressure. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 play coming up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Middle Tennessee 28, Ball State 21.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal.
Let's go!
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he cannot escape. Defense with a sack. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. With the catch, it's Manor. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, that's some bullshit. Like, what?
Might have to try the extra point.
Good TD, good TD.
Gives us a tie ball
Man.
here in the final quarter.
God damn.
On the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Blue Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's rim sack. Touchdown.
That was a good-ass drive by me. That was a good-ass... I'm sorry, brother, but... I'm sorry it had to be you, but that was a good-ass drive by me. Now let's go play defense. Now let's play defense.
Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they get him down after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Iomanor. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. The sure hands. It's Iomanor. That gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute warning now.
My pick is coming. Bro, I just talked to the developers. My pick is coming.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Manor. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ball State.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. How do you play this now? Do you call it conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep.
Boy, he should have picked that off. That nigga is burnt. He should have picked that the fuck off, man.
It's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game.
That should have been a pick. He should have lobbed it too. I don't know why he threw it like that. That should have been a pick though.
Everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now.
All right, man. Be like that sometimes, man. Good game. Yeah, don't do nothing, man. Good game, good game.